New Mexico Broker Basics, page 39. If the rent is unpaid when due and the resident fails to pay rent within 3 days after the... Let me see if I got something. Owner's written notice of non-payment and intention to terminate the rental agreement. The owner may terminate the rental agreement, and the resident must immediately deliver possession of the dwelling unit. For a breach of the rental agreement by the owner or tenant, aside from non-payment, the affected party may give a 7-day notice to cure the breach or terminate the tenancy. The Act defines a substantial violation as criminal activity, assaults, property damage, or drug use. An owner may give a non-recourse 3-day notice to terminate the tenancy if a substantial violation has occurred. If the landlord fails to maintain the property or to repair a condition that affects the habitability of the premises, the tenant may be entitled to abate, which means not pay, a portion of the rent for the period the property is not fully usable. Trust accounts, property management, and the NMREC rules. Part 23, Trust Accounts. When handling any money or managing any property or unit belonging to others, New Mexico brokers are required to place funds of others into a properly established trust account. What follows are excerpts from Part 23. 16 period 61 period 23 period 9. Types of trust accounts. A qualifying broker shall have only the following types of accounts that they shall be used only for the purposes stated. A. Brokerage trust account. This account shall be used for money belonging to others, related to a real estate sales transaction. Property management funds may not be placed in this trust account. In lieu of a brokerage trust account, a broker may deposit funds with a title company authorized to do business in the state of New Mexico. If a title company is used in lieu of a brokerage trust account, then receipt and deposit records shall be kept as outlined in this section. B. Property Management Trust Account. This account shall be used for money belonging to others received by a qualifying broker, related to managing properties for others. All management commissions and fees may be deposited, withdrawn, and tracked through the Property Management Trust Account as long as those commissions and fees are specified in the management agreement. C. Special Trust Account. In the event the principals agree in writing that an interest-bearing special trust account is to be established, it shall be done as follows. A written trust agreement shall be prepared stating as a minimum the following. 1. The qualifying broker shall be named as sole trustee. 2. Name of the acceptable financial institution wherein the funds are to be deposited. 3. The amount of interest to be paid on the funds and to whom the interest shall accrue. 4. The final disposition of principal and interest upon closing, termination, or default by either party to the transaction. And 5. The signatures of all parties to the transaction and the qualifying broker as trustee. D. Custodial account. Funds designated to be deposited in a custodial account shall first be placed in a brokerage trust account or a property management trust account of the qualifying broker, and then must be transferred to the custodial account of the owner. Extra notes. Licensees may not be refused, suspended, or revoked except upon a hearing as provided by the uniform something. That's the end of it. Respondent superior. Let the master, I don't know, something answer or something like that. The employer is liable for the wrongful acts of the employee. The NCA gave the licensee 20 days to request a hearing. Listing agreements. Listing agreement is a contract between the brokerage and the seller of real property, authorizing the brokerage market it property. I don't know. IDX. Inter something data exchange. 10, 20, 30. Client/principal. The person who employs and something to act on their behalf in the sale of or purchase of property. The something is the only person owes fiduciary, and that's the end of that one. Duties. Usually the broker is authorized to A. Find a willing buyer, B. Place a sign on the property, C. Place the listing on the MLS, D. Advertise the property, E. Receive earnest money on behalf of the owner, F. Receive offers from purchases on behalf of the owner. Should address cooperation to, I don't know, the brokers, such as 1. Subagents, 2. Buyer's agents, 3. Dual agents, 4. Designated agents. I think this says F. Transaction brokers. All acts the brokers may perform.